This team was always playing a game of almost. Almost winning, almost champions, almost legendary. The Buffalo Bills kicked off with a bang in the AFL, but everything came crashing down in the worst way possible. Let me explain the whole story. Back in the day, these guys were the bee's knees, scooping up 2 AFL championships faster than you can say buffalo wings. However, fast forward a few years, and you've got what some folks call the Buffalo Curse. A series of oh-so-close moments and heartbreaks that can make a grown man cry into his chicken wings. In the early 90s, the Buffalo Bills achieved something so extraordinary and unexpected that it could be compared to finding a unicorn at your backyard barbecue. They gate-crashed the Super Bowl not once, not twice, but 4 times in a row. Super Bowl 25 to 28. From 1991 to 1994, the Bills made it to the big game every time, but each time, something went wrong, and they couldn't win. This streak was a record, a marvel, a jaw-dropper. But, spoiler alert, this story doesn't have the fairy tale ending you might be hoping for. The Bills' path to these Super Bowls was nothing short of insanely disappointing, complete with all the loop-de-loops and stomach-churning drops you'd expect. Imagine being on the edge of glory, only to have the rug pulled out from under you not once, but 4 times. That's what it was like for the Bills and their die-hard fans during those Super Bowl appearances. Each game was a nail-biter, a heartbreaker, and a lesson in so close, yet so far. Yet, amidst the disappointment, there was something undeniably impressive about the relentless pursuit of that elusive Super Bowl victory. They kept going, no matter how many times things went wrong, as if pies were being thrown at them. Let's kick off with Super Bowl 25, where the Bills, in a dramatic twist, lost to the New York Giants by just 1 point, 20-19. Imagine the scene. The crowd's roaring, the clock's ticking down, and Scott Norwood's there lining up a 47-yard field goal. He kicks, the stadium holds its breath, and it's wide right. Just like that, the Bills' chance at Super Bowl glory slips away, leaving fans and players alike in utter disbelief. Then came Super Bowl 26, where the Bills met the Washington Redskins. Despite a robust effort, they couldn't muster up enough firepower and ended up losing 37-24. The defense struggled, giving up 35 points per game on average during those 4 Super Bowls, and it just seemed like when push came to shove, the Bills couldn't deliver in these high-pressure cooker situations. Moving on to Super Bowl 27 and 28. We've got back-to-back face-offs with the Dallas Cowboys. In both bouts, the Cowboys had the upper hand, handing the Bills losses of 52-17 and 30-13 respectively. It was like watching a rerun where you hoped the ending would change, but it just didn't. These consecutive defeats led many to wonder if the team was jinxed, cursed, or just plain unlucky. Peeling back the layers of the Bills' Super Bowl losses, it's like a tragic recipe for heartbreak. First up, the competition was stiff. The Bills were up against the creme de la creme of the NFL: Giants, Redskins, Cowboys. Teams that weren't just there to play, but to dominate. Then there's the pressure factor. The Bills had their moments of brilliance, but when the spotlight was the brightest, the knees got a bit wobbly and the hands a touch slippery. Throw in a defense that, despite having its moments, often seemed to step behind when it mattered most, and you've got a recipe for those moments so close, yet so far. But let's not forget the bizarre and the unfortunate. Who can overlook Thurman Thomas's disappearing helmet at the start of Super Bowl 26? Or the lack of mid-game adjustments that left the Bills looking like they were playing checkers while their opponents played chess? It's these little things, piled on top of each other, that transformed the Bills' Super Bowl dreams into a recurring nightmare. Despite the heartache and the what could have been, the Bills saga in the 90s is a testament to grit, resilience, and the unyielding spirit of the game. It's a narrative that's both gut-wrenching and awe-inspiring, reminding us that in sports, as in life, the journey can be just as poignant as the destination. The Buffalo Bills' recent playoff losses, especially the heartbreaker against the Kansas City Chiefs in 2024, have echoed the painful narratives of the 90s. Despite a powerful season and clinching the AFC East title, the Bills faced a deja vu moment when Tyler Bass's field goal attempt in the final moments swerved wide right, reminiscent of Scott Norwood's miss in Super Bowl 25. This loss, by a narrow 27-24 margin, didn't just mark the end of a playoff run, but also intensified the year-round scrutiny and pressure that weighs heavily on the team and the city of Buffalo. The recurring theme of so close yet so far has continued to shape the team's legacy, painting them as immensely talented yet somehow unable to clinch the big wins when it matters most. With a strong team led by quarterback Josh Allen and under the guidance of coach Sean McDermott, the Bills have consistently made it to the playoffs, securing the AFC East titles 4 times in a row. However, their journey has repeatedly been halted by formidable opponents, notably the Kansas City Chiefs, against whom they have a 0-3 playoff record. The Buffalo Bills' playoff losses reveal a complex web of factors, including strategic decisions and psychological barriers. A notable point of discussion has been the offensive strategy under new play caller Joe Brady, who emphasized a more efficient offense and a robust running game. While this approach saw the Bills winning crucial games leading up to the playoffs, questionable decisions in crucial moments, like Josh Allen's aggressive play in the Chiefs game, have been pivotal. Furthermore, the absence of key players due to injuries and the team's salary cap constraints affecting their ability to reinforce the squad have added layers of complexity to the challenges faced by the Bills. The story of the Buffalo Bills isn't just about the missed field goals or their playoff heartbreaks. It's about a city that wears its heart on its sleeve and a team that, despite the setbacks, keeps pounding at the door of greatness. Buffalo's winters are cold, but the warmth of the Bills fan base could thaw the iciest of days. The resilient spirit of the Bills mafia is the backbone of the team. They cheer, they cry, they hope, and most importantly, they show up, game after game, year after year. Their unyielding support and the team's relentless pursuit of victory are the true essences of the Buffalo Bills story. The Bills, not just fighting their own history, but the specters of other monumental NFL failures. Like the 2003 Giants, who saw a sure victory slip away in a dramatic playoff twist, or the 2014 Chiefs, who couldn't hold a massive lead against the Colts. Then there's the 2015 Packers, whose Super Bowl dreams shattered in the final minutes of the game. These stories echo in the NFL halls, reminders of the thin line between victory and defeat. Yet, just as the 1993 Bills turned in a near-certain loss into an astonishing win, Buffalo now stands at a threshold. They can either join the ranks of unforgettable collapses or script a narrative of resilience and triumph, proving that the end of one chapter can be the start of another, more glorious one. As the Bills get ready for what's next, they can still hear their history. But there's a real feeling of excitement and hope. They're making smart choices with their players. Their leaders are focused, and they've always had a lot of talent. This makes it feel like winning big isn't just a dream, but something they can actually do. The tough times they've had are just one part of their story, not the whole thing. Buffalo is all in, with the city's energy felt in every game, every move, and every choice. What's ahead is full of chances to turn things around, to win, and to make a name for themselves in a new way. The Bills' story is far from finished. In fact, the best part is just starting. From Super Bowl near misses to recent playoff heartbreaks, the Bills and their passionate fans embody the essence of perseverance. Despite the setbacks, the team's relentless pursuit of greatness and the unwavering support of the Bills Mafia make their story not just about football, but about hope, unity, and the indomitable human spirit. Do you think the Buffalo Bills will break their cycle and finally clinch a Super Bowl victory in the coming seasons? Share your thoughts. Hit like if you enjoyed this deep dive into the Bills' journey, and don't forget to subscribe for more sports narratives and insights.